For full episodes of the Diverse Mentality podcast, check the links in the description below. The full video version is available on the main channel, and the audio version is available on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. The Game, he went on Twitter and announced his top 10 best rappers alive list in order, not including himself. And kind of wanted to go over the list just to see, for Game to not include himself, first off, is respectful because Game lyrically is up there. I'm not saying he's the best ever, but he's definitely up there lyrically. He can deliver bars like most rappers can't. So let's not disregard the Game in this list, by the way. So this is his list. Number 1 is Jay-Z. Number 2 is Nas. Number 3 is Lil Wayne. Number 4 is Eminem. Number 5 is Kendrick. Number 6 is Snoop Dogg. Number 7 is Drake. Number 8 is Andre 3000. Number 9 is J. Cole. Number 10 is Lil Baby. And he says, and by the way, I'll go bar for bar with anybody on this list. And I agree, he can. So I have no problem with the first 5. So Jay-Z, Nas, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Kendrick. That list to me seems fine. Obviously, other people feel different ways. Having Eminem at 4 over, under Lil Wayne, people would probably argue, or I don't know. That the first 5 seem fine to me. Now, Snoop Dogg, I can understand because Game is a lot older. He was raised on Snoop Dogg, so that makes sense to me on that end. You have Drake at number 7. Drake is definitely in the top 10 of all time now at this point, longevity-wise. There's no arguing that. You had Kendrick at 5. We put Kendrick over Drake and Cole, so Kendrick is higher on Game's list. And that might be a Compton bias. I don't know, but Kendrick is definitely arguable top 10 of all time. Then you got Andre 3000, and this is where I have a problem with the list because Andre 3000, although, there's somebody in the comments always mentions this, although he's had a kind of solo album. It was a double album, but it was his own section. That still to me doesn't count as solo. He hasn't had a solo career yet to prove that he is one of the best ever. I feel like you got to hold it on your own to be that great. I disagree with Andre 3000 being on the list. J. Cole being number 9, that's good. I like J. Cole. Obviously, J. Cole is, to me, delivered a classic with Born Center. I would have him in my top 10. And then Lil Baby being at 10. That's arguable. I think he kind of went on the limb with that, and just what's going on right now, what the hype is right now, Lil Baby's obviously killing it. I don't think he's top 10 of all time. That's a long list of artists. Lil Baby is getting there. You can't discredit Lil Baby. When people say he's a mumble rapper, he is not. Go listen to the bigger picture. He can spit conscious bars. He can rap his ass off. Don't dismiss Lil Baby like that. Anybody that dismisses Lil Baby like that isn't listening to Lil Baby at all. They're probably just hearing one song and saying, fuck this guy, he's a mumble rapper. That's not the case. Lil Baby can spit. Don't disrespect him like that. But I don't agree with him being at number 10. That's too early for me. He still has a long ways to go. He's been rapping since 2017. That's what, 4 years now? 5? You can't put him, and all these other people have been in the game for at least 10 years. All these people on this list. Jay-Z is over 20 years plus. Nas over 20 years plus. Wayne over 20 years plus. Eminem over 20 years plus. Kendrick over 10 years plus, because he's been in the game since what? You could say 2009. Over 10 years plus. Snoop Dogg over 20 years plus. Drake over 10 years plus. Andre 3000 over 20 years plus. J. Cole over 10 years plus. Lil Baby's the only one on this list who's only been in the game for max 5 years. So that's it. That's the only one I disagree with. Let's see if what other people were saying on this, on the Twitter comments, because it was a tweet that he sent out. Curious to see what some people are saying. The top tweet is Lil Baby and Lil Wayne not supposed to be on this list. I disagree. Lil Wayne definitely deserves that. Can we stop putting Lil Wayne on this list? This man raps like he has a cotton in his mouth. Nah, Lil Wayne deserves to be on the list. I disagree with people when they say Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's done a lot. Every damn near 70 to 80% of these artists that are out right now are Lil Wayne's offsprings. I don't think anyone can go bar for bar with M, but I feel you and I'd listen. No Young Thug. We know you can't go bar for bar with him. Okay, that's stripping. Emma's a little high up there, but I'll let y'all rock. Lil Baby, yeah. Yeah, a lot of the this guy's tweet was So this is your strategy to get Lil Baby to get a Lil Baby feature. That's funny as fuck. That is a great strategy, by the way. If he sees that, he's be like, "Damn, the game really fucks with me. I'll hop on his music." But yeah, a lot of people that are replying to this are disagreeing with Lil Baby being on there, and I understand. Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have no Biggie, no Tupac. That is insane because most people have those on their list. But I mean, it's game, man. You guys know he's bipolar. He's gonna switch his list. And me personally, I don't have a top 10 of all time. It always switches. Number one for me is always 50. That's never gonna change ever in my life. But everything else switches around. I've had Banks at like 3 sometimes, then he goes back down to 6 because he just fucks around, doesn't drop music. And then I've had Eminem at 2. Sometimes he goes back down to 4. I've had Kendrick at this, and he goes down. It just switches around. But yeah, this is to me, it's a solid list. The only one I disagree with is Andre 3000, Lil Baby. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are watching this on YouTube. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about his list. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I definitely want to see what you guys say.